exciting to be here in person this year as opposed to last year. We know that our students went through, they're very resilient. They went through a very long period of 14 months. We appreciate the fact that you're here with us today. We have 13 honorees present, so this is a wonderful event to celebrate the family and to celebrate Yonkers Public Schools. We also have a student participating from Riverside on Zoom, and we'll have 2 students from Yonkers Montessori Academy who made a video to participate today. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome you all to our 2021 Val Sal Breakfast. Good morning, President Reverend Lopez, the President of the Yonkers Public School Board of Education, Vice President Dr. Rosalba Del Vecchio, Trustee Brown, I saw her earlier, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Edwin Casada, Mr. Jamal, who's representing Mayor Spano, who will be here in a little bit, the Honorable Shelly Mayor, our Senator. Also, I'd like to welcome Ms. Simra Brandon, who's representing Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins. We also have with us Assistant Superintendents Dr. Macaluso, Dr. Rodriguez, and Ms. Cologne Collins, who helped organize this event with Ms. Shine, the Executive Director. So thank you, ladies, and your team for getting us here in person. I'd also like to recognize all of our principals, assistant principals, school counselors, parents, guests, and most importantly, the 2021 Yonkers Public Schools valedictorians and salutatorians. At this time, I would like to welcome President Reverend Lopez to bring you greetings. That comes in. I'm following the script.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just figured it out. You're going to wipe after you're done. Okay, so that's the protocol. You got it? Where's the wipes? Oh, you're the valet. Okay, we have a valet to wipe for you, so that makes it even better. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I'm joined by my illustrious colleagues, Vice President Dr. Rosalba Del Vecchio and Trustee Andrea Brown, the board member, other members that are trustees of the Board of Education. Coming over here today, I was thinking of basically 2 things. Number one is, you were one of the first to stop attending school last year. But you're also one of the first to come back to a celebration. So give yourselves a hand. This is the first celebration that we have this year as we begin the process of returning to social and emotional normalcy. Now, what do I mean by that? You know what I mean by that. Social normalcy is relatively easy. I was talking with several people, Dr. Del Vecchio this morning and others, who use the word giddy. Everybody's, electric, it's you feel it, because you miss the people. The people you haven't seen in so long. I took my kids today and I dropped them off for these state tests. And just amazed to see people they haven't seen in so long. The teachers, administrators. You're seeing people you haven't seen in a while. You're excited to actually be in a room with other people. The social part is easy. You don't know how much you miss somebody until you're not with them. Even the people you don't like. Or don't like you. But it's the emotional part that we have to work on. That's coming. And that'll come. You vows and you valedictorians and salutatorians are going on to a new phase in your life, to college or a trade school. It's going to be completely different from what you experienced last year through the past 14 months, which is also completely different from what you experienced before that. It's a whole new world for you. And a lot of you are going to be on your own. So my prayers are with you. Congratulations. God bless you. And I'm so happy we're on our way back in Yonkers. Thank you. God bless you.
Ms. Elizabeth Cologne is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and Ms. Mariana Capistrano is going to lead us in the salute to our national flag. So please rise at this time.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job, great job.
Thank you, ladies, and Saunders High School. That was a beautiful rendition, Mariana. And in the events that transpired in our nation yesterday, it reminds us why all of you in this room will be our social justice warriors for the future. And you're going to make sure that we are always land of the free and home of the brave. So thank you, Mariana and Elizabeth. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Edmund Casada, who ensured that we all returned to learn and we were here in person today. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ms. Rose Collins Judan. We don't give credit to her. We need to give credit to her as well. She's our assistant superintendent for secondary education. Let me start by saying congratulations to our principals, our assistant principals, and our counselors. They never gave up on the children that are here today, on the young people that are here. They worked with each and every one of them through the pandemic and beyond the pandemic, because they were always available to them. So to the young people, to the one that we are celebrating here and at home, please put your hands together for your principals, assistant principals, and counselors. Let me inform each and every one of you that these young people are also who they are because of the phenomenal parents that they have and the commitment that they have to our young people and to education of their children. So parents, thank you so very much for sharing your children with us. Because of your conviction and your care, you make our system better than what it needs to be. So thank you so very much to our parents for caring so much. Okay? Let me share with you that, yesterday was a difficult day for me. I have to tell you, because I was thinking, if this trial that took place yesterday goes sour, I would say, how do I tell this incredibly diverse group of winners that there is justice for all in America? I was conflicted. But let me tell you one thing, that yesterday turned out to be what it needed to be because of the young people in America. You were the main actors after the killing of George Floyd. You led. You demonstrated that you understand what social justice is all about. And today is an example for America of who these young people are. So today I'm not only proud of you for being number 1 and number 2 in your class, I am proud of each and every one of you for being the best example of America. Because as a result of you, America started on the path of justice and liberty for each and every one of us. So let me honor you first because of that. Now, young people, the pandemic was an incredible test for you. And it continues to be a test. And you have lost family members and friends, and you endured a great deal of pain because of the pandemic. But you know what? College is going to be equally difficult, I have to tell you. College is going to test your limits. Many of you are going to great schools, or all of you will be going to great schools. Some of you will be going to Ivy League schools, right? We are proud of that. We are honored that you will say that you are from Yonkers. Because that's where it begins. You have to tell everyone that you are from Yonkers. Okay? Because it's the city of Yonkers that has supported your growth, your efforts. Okay? And whether you came from Africa or Asia or the Caribbean, you know what? You are from Yonkers. Okay? And never let anyone tell you differently. Remember that we will always be here for you. We want to celebrate on your accomplishments. Never forget about us. Tell us. Just the other day, Dr. Rodriguez and I, we were having a conversation with a young lady that graduated from Yonkers High School. She's now on her second year of Dartmouth, right? Phenomenal young woman. And she asked for a Zoom meeting with me because she wants to give back. Because she said, how do I help those young people that are facing so much difficulty during this pandemic? Okay? I'm doing it the right way, Dr. Quesada. Let me be able to help. I want to have Zoom meetings with each and every one of you as well, 2 or 3 years from now, where you will commit to being great citizens of Yonkers. Okay? That's what's important. Some of us, we do a lot of reading in the morning. Okay? Some of you may read the Bible, some of you may read a book, some of you might do mindfulness, whatever it is. I read a special book in the morning that was given to me. And yesterday, this book said, at the beginning of the passage that I was reading, but said that belief determines behavior. Convictions determine conduct. Attitude determines action. Okay? So as you move forward in your path, do it with the belief that you can change this world. Do it with conviction and Yonkers attitude. And as a result, you will be extremely successful. You will accomplish great things. And all we want to tell you is that, again, we want to be part of your accomplishments. Congratulations. May all of the colors of our school shine on you for years to come. Thank you very much. Okay. At this time, I welcome to offer greetings the mayor of the city, someone who supports education in ways like no one has in many years for us. So please welcome Mayor Mike Span.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is so good to be here. Let's give another round of applause to Dr. Quesada for his hard work that he has done. I have a point of view about life. I generally am the kind of person that will always see the glass as half full. I always try to look for the good in everything that we do. I try to look for the good in individuals I know. And sometimes it's a challenge, right? We all know that. We know that in today's environment, whether it's social unrest, COVID-19, the changes in the way all of you, and the changes you've all had to deal with, not just in the way that you learn, but just in some of the things that were rites of passages, right? Your prom, some of the many events that you all would have enjoyed, could have enjoyed, but because of this new challenge placed on us with this pandemic, we're kind of like sitting back and going, wow, so where do we go from here? I have a son that's your age, my youngest one. He's going to go to college next year. He hasn't told me which one yet, but thank God he has some choices. He has also a week to tell me, but we'll see what he does. With you parents out there, you know what I'm going through, right? Here you are, the number one and number two, best and brightest in our city. You make me so proud as a mayor, because as a mayor, I could go anywhere. Whether you go to the U.S. Conference of Mayors, you can go to the State Conference of Mayors, and you have this conversation with people about Yonkers. And they know that this city has been chronically underfunded. And yet, even though, and I'll get back to that subject, so I'll make sure I write that, but even though we've had these challenges, your teachers and the students graduating at better than 90%. I mean, that is a suburban number in an urban district, and you should be so proud of yourself. Yeah. Really. We do so with less, but we do so because we have that spirit, we have that drive, we have that determination to make it work. And that's the way Yonkers is. I want to say thank you. I know that Senator Shelly Mayer is here. I also know that Simmer Brandon, the former councilwoman, is here representing the Senate Majority Leader. We received a pretty sizable increase in aid to education this year because of the hard work of this delegation. They have decided to get New York State to fully fund its formula. And starting this year, we're halfway there, but we will be there in the next couple of years. And we received more money of an increase than we've ever gotten, ever. And for the first time, we're going to be able to put programs back into our schools. We're going to start being able to put back our full music and arts and those programs that we held so dear, the sports programs, so many things that make your educational experience what it should be. So do me a favor, join with me in giving our state delegation a round of applause. Yes. We know we have much more work to do together to make it perfect. But that's what we strive for each and every single day. We know that you strive for perfection. If not, you wouldn't be in the positions that you're in today at this academic level. So I want to be here today to say congratulations to the valedictorians, to salutatorians, to your parents, because I know how hard it is, because yes, you work hard as students, but behind you is someone in your family who's out there giving the push, making sure you go the extra mile, do the extra things. My son, I had to buy him Dunkin' Donuts. From 5th grade to college, to now going to college, it was a vanilla cream filled donut. I had to give it to him because it was the only way I could get him to learn something. But he did. And I'm glad to say that he's wanting to go to his mother's alma mater, so we're happy about that. Be proud of yourselves. Yes, we've had challenges. COVID has been a challenge. The social unrest has been a challenge. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. We learn from these challenges, and we will be judged based on how we all conquer these challenges, not on the challenges themselves. So I agree with Dr. Casada. After you're done with college, I hope you come back to Yonkers, make a life here, because Yonkers needs you. And with that, good luck. I know I have 2 older children, who are already, one's just graduated, one is halfway through. So I kind of know how hard you have to work. I also know the partying you do. So, be safe, be wise, work hard, and you know what? Life will be good to you. Enjoy. God bless you all. Good to see you.
And speaking of our state delegation, we want to bring up our senator, as well as Simra Brandon, who's representing our majority leader. I know she wants to say good morning, but why don't we start with this incredible woman who believes in young, believes in the power of these young people, and understands that we need to work together to leave this place better than what we found it. And the only way to do it is by ensuring that those that will follow after us will be in a position to take over for us. So please welcome our Senator, Shelly.
There's a protocol here, not sure what it is, Dr. Q, but
Go for it.
go for it, I will, thank you, and it is such a pleasure to be here. My heart is so warm, and I know Simra Brandon is here. Come up, Simra, with me, because this incredible year of helping Yonkers move forward would not have been possible without the leadership of my friend, and she's my leader, State Senator Andre Stewart Cousins, fellow Yonkers resident, Yonkers booster, but a person who really put her foot down, as I said, to say this is the year we are going to change the way our schools are funded. So she's not here because she's in Albany, and I'm going to be on the phone with her shortly, but I'm going to tell her how incredibly proud we are to see these students here today, each of you, for what you have achieved. To our school system, thank you, Dr. Q, the board, the mayor, superintendents, principals, assistant principals, guidance counselors, and all, and particularly parents. Thank you all for lifting up these students and making them so successful. We couldn't be more proud and more thrilled to be from Yonkers and to celebrate this day with you. So that's number one. Number two, I was telling Dr. Quesada, for the years that I was in the assembly before I became a senator, still lucky enough to represent Yonkers, I've always talked about this breakfast in Albany, because this breakfast represented the best of America, as Dr. Quesada said. I would go and say, you know, you people from other places, you don't understand what a gem this City of Yonkers public school system is. What it has taken, this provided opportunity for so many students, many first generation or current immigrants, to come and to succeed, to have this fantastic opportunity of a good education, which is the path forward. We know that, we believe in that. This is the future of democracy. So I love talking about this breakfast, and this year I'm so thrilled we could do it in person. Thank you for making that happen with our masks on half the time, but it's all good, because we are going to go back and tell that story. Third thing is just my advice for you fantastic students. Find your voice and find your confidence. Don't shy back. You have so much to say and give. And we, who are the older generation, need to hear from you. As Dr. Q said, you've led a movement of change that has resulted in something good for this country. Whatever your voice is, please find that voice. Don't hide back. We want to hear you. We need to hear you. We look forward to your voice. We look forward to your power and your future. For now, congratulations, and it's truly an honor and a pleasure to celebrate with you. Thank you so much. And I know there are some wonderful citations from the majority leader, and mine will be forthcoming, and you will get them when you get your awards. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to go to the most important part of our program. But before we get started, I just want to acknowledge one of my partners in crime for many years, and she's here this morning with us to help give the awards out. There are at least three of us in this room that were her APs, who are now principals, and she's a mentor to all of us in this room, including our superintendent. the incomparable Miss Jade Sharp. All right, at this time, we're starting in alphabetical order. I'm wearing green in honor of Gordon High School today, so I'd like to welcome Mr. William Shigora, the principal, Mr. Sonny Grandma, the assistant principal for the senior class, and Ms. Stacy Serace, the school counselor. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Gorton High School class of 2021 salutatorian, Marielle Camagay. Marielle.
Hello and good morning. A pleasant good morning to the honorable guests, fellow valedictorians, friends, and all families. As a first-generation female Filipino American, I'm truly honored and greatly blessed to represent Gordon High School as our class of 2021 salutatorian. Before I entered Gordon, I, Marielle Camagay, would never have imagined standing here at the top of my class and speaking to all of you today. It's hard to put into words what this honor and Gordon High School itself means to me, but to sum it up, Gordon has become my second family. I'm graduating Gordon High with 22 college credits and a cumulative GPA of 4.0. As a student athlete, I not only received an excellent education thanks to my beloved teachers, but I was also fortunate to be a proud member of the track and field, softball, and volleyball varsity teams.
Yeah.
Gordon has taught me to be a leader, set my priorities, and take the initiative, while also building unforgettable relationships. Throughout the years, I've received multiple awards. I was star student for my core classes as well as medical assisting, Club 90 honors, and maintained principal's list and high honor roll since the 9th grade. I was also elected for and took part of being the 12th grade representative for Gordon's Academy of Medical Professions Advisory Board. As of now, I'm considering my options and I've not yet made a final decision about which college I will be attending in the fall. However, I am currently leaning towards Pace University. 5 years from now, I see myself passing my NCLEX to become a registered nurse working in a healthcare setting and providing care to those in need. In closing, John F. Kennedy once said, "We must find time to stop and thank the people who made a difference in our lives." I most certainly thank those who took part in providing us this opportunity to recognize and commemorate our accomplishments given the circumstances of the pandemic. A final special thanks and utmost gratitude to Mr. Shigora, Mr. Granois, Ms. Serace, my teachers and counselors for their ongoing support, and thank you to my family for their encouragement and love. Congratulations to all valedictorians and salutatorians.
Thank you, Marielle. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the Gordon High School class of 2021 valedictorian, Malik Hilton.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Malik.
The late O.J. Menino said, "Failure will never overtake me. My determination to succeed is strong enough." This motto is what has allowed me to succeed in high school. My name is Malik Hilton, as he addressed me. I am the valedictorian of Gordon High School, class of 2021. It is truly a great honor to stand here before you, representing not only my family, but also my African American heritage. Also, my Gordon family too, who taught me so much over the years. My cumulative GPA is 4.0, and I'm leaving Gordon High School with 28 college credits. Gordon has shown me the importance of grit, not just academically, but through all aspects of my life. Gordon has instilled a positive mindset, and it has given me the academic tools that allow me to pursue my interests in the future. Over the years, I received numerous awards. I was nominated for the National Academic of Future Physicians and Medical Scientists Award of Excellence in 2018. I received principals from 9th to 12th grade. I was a star student in mathematics, social studies, foreign language, and medical arts. I'm also an ambassador from the National Society of High School Scholars. As a recipient of the Macaulay Honor Scholarship, I will be attending Lehman College. My field of study is pre-med. After I graduate, I plan to attend medical school and become a non-invasive cardiologist.
For me.
Thank you, Malik.
In 5 years, I see myself continuing my education, beginning my first year of medical school, and volunteering at hospitals. Wow. Special thanks to Mr. Shigura, Mr. Grenoir, Ms. Cerise, my teachers and counselors, as well as my family and friends who supported me over the years. In closing, I make this promise to you today, that I, Malik Hilton, will see what I have, that I, Malik Hilton, will use what I've learned to be an example for all students and show that education is the key to success in life. Congratulations to my fellow valedictorians and salutatorians.
You are awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. At this time, I would ask Principal Sherman from Lincoln High School to come up, Ms. Jeanette Swanson, our senior AP, and Mr. George Barrientos, our senior school counselor. The purple road to success is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ian Sherman. I'm the principal of Lincoln High School. I am joined this morning by my 12th grade assistant principal, Ms. Swanson, our 12th grade school counselor, Mr. Barrientos, and it is with great pride and pleasure that I introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2021, who is joined this morning by her mother, Ms. Lydia Paxa.
Good morning, honorable guests. My name is Lydia Paxa. I came to the United States not even 3 years ago with my mother and 2 siblings, leaving my father behind in Albania. It was a whole new world to me, a foreign language, a different educational system, and I knew no one. It was a little bit overwhelming. Since beginning my junior year at Lincoln High School, I joined many of the National Honor Societies, like the Science National Honor Society, Mathematics National Honor Society, Social Studies National Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. During the pandemic, thanks to my science research teacher, Dr. Sagrapi, I had an opportunity to do an internship and an apprenticeship at BZEC Center. I have also worked on several projects in science research after school, and I wish to do that in college as well. I remember like it was yesterday when I met the other Albanians that go to my school. It was a Friday after school when I heard people talking in Albanian behind me. I got a little bit emotional and I turned back to look at them, and it made me feel more comfortable since they were Albanians and they were talking my language. And I went back to them and started talking in my mother language again. I have decided to attend Union College. I haven't committed yet, and I want to major in biochemistry. I want to thank Ms. Russo for this one because she was the one who told me about Union College. And In 5 years, I see myself going into grad school, and in 10 years, I see myself doing my residency and dedicating myself to my future career. In conclusion, I want to give a special thanks to my family who always supports me, and also the professors of Lincoln High School, Mr. Sherman, the principal, Dr. Joho, Mr. Chingo, Mr. Sweeney, Mr. Wilson, and Mr. Aishola, who always pushed me to become a better person and a better student. I would also like to thank Mr. Barrientos and Ms. Swanson for their help and counsel. Thank you very much for your tireless help and support. And praise.
Stay there. Okay.
Lydia, you gotta stay with us. Congratulations, Lydia. It is a great pride and pleasure that I introduce the class of 2021 valedictorian of Lincoln High School, who is joined this morning by his father, Cyanthus Kalakis.
Well, morning, honorable guests, and that includes valedictorians, salutatorians, and Mike Spano, and so on. And as Sam Levinson once said, you have two hands, one for helping yourself and one for helping others. Okay, so over the past 4 years, I've dedicated my spare time to aid friends and family when in need of assistance, whether it was helping my parents around the house with chores, my younger brother with his homework, or just friends with classwork. I was always willing to drop whatever I was doing at the time to help and support them and relieve them of their issues. As a result, not only did it improve my social skills and time management, but also allowed me to retain and hone my newly acquired knowledge. Even though assisting others was time-consuming, it was worth it in the end, to see them exceed their limitations just as I have continued to push myself to expand my horizons academically and socially. I have passed 3 AP exams with high grades, learned how to play the trombone, and found my love of science playing with chemicals. So, I'd like to thank my teachers for helping me learn more about myself and help me improve my weaknesses, such as what I'm doing right now, public speaking. Yay! So another weakness that they also helped me out with was creativity and getting me to leave my comfort zone. So good for that, thank you guys. I'd also like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout high school and my decisions about my future. I mean, that was kind of chaotic at first, but hey, in the end, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I'm strongly looking at 2 colleges right now for my final decision. RIT if I want to experience the sensation of living independently, going abroad. And the other choice is Manhattanville, which is local, so that I don't have to risk feeling homesick. So go away, stay home. Leaning more towards stay home right now, because I love this place, I'm not going to lie. So regardless of my college choice, I do plan on studying biochemistry to become a pharmaceutical scientist. For those of you who don't know, because lots of people have gotten this mistaken, pharmaceutical scientists make the medicine, they don't distribute it. There are a lot of people who have gotten that wrong, and I just want to get that off my chest. 5 years from now, when I see myself in college, I see myself continuing my studies to earn a master's degree, because that's what you pretty much need to get through society today. More college, yay! And also balancing a part-time job. And then for future goals regarding like 10 years from now, pretty much, I see myself working at a pharmaceutical company such as Pfizer. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a good day.
I gotta give you a call. I'll call you. Thank you.
I don't know we're doing stand-up.
You can always
do stand-up in college. I did it at Binghamton in 1979 and used to make $50 a set. So today you probably make a lot more. God bless you. A little levity is what you need in this world right now. Thank you for making us laugh during a time that there's not a lot of laughter. Okay, next up we have Palisades Prep. I'd like to welcome up Dr. Rob Vicuña, his assistant principal, Ms. Urban, and we have the counselors not in today, but thank you, Ms. Urban and Dr. Vicuña.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today it gives me great pleasure to introduce our salutatorian for class 2021, Rahima Trayor, who's joined by her parents, mother, Hafiza Kudos, and her father, Ibrahim Trayor.
Good morning, honored guests. Thank you for being here today. My name is Rahima Traori from Palisades Prep. I want to start by thanking my family, specifically my mom and dad who are here today, as well as all the teachers and staff that played key roles in me being here before you today. Like with every journey in life, mine has a number of defining moments. One such moment I want to highlight is when I started 9th grade in America shortly after moving from Ghana, West Africa. This change, like others, came with its challenges, a number of which have helped me get to this point and shape the person I am today. These past few years have been very eye-opening for me as a student, but most importantly as a person. I've learned to be more confident, appreciate my diverse background, and as well as the background of other people. I have learned to recognize my weaknesses. And to work each day to be better. I have also formed great relationships which I will forever cherish. This fall, I will be attending New York University. I plan to major in global public health with a concentration in biology. My long-term goal, which is to become a public health professional, is to devise solutions to help better healthcare in underprivileged societies like my homeland, Ghana. The goal is to make a change in any way I can possible. Thank you to Ms. Urban, Mr. Vicuña, and Ms. Lofton for being here today. Congratulations to all my fellow vows and sals, and congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rahima. It is with great